Test 1 for Calc 1 is mostly concerned with Chapter 2, and Chapter 2 is the beginning of our study of calculus. And so appropriately, we begin it with the study of limits. Limits is a really important concept because it is involved in both of the main branches of calculus, differential as well as integral calculus. So we learn what a limit is, and we learn the properties of limits. We are going to see how limits affect the continuity of a function, how they relate to the continuity of a function. We're going to look at infinite limits, which has to do with vertical and horizontal asymptotes, which you've learned in college algebra and pre-calc. And then we look at a couple of specific limits, the tangent of a function and the velocity of a function. And those help us define, the limit helps us define, and those specific limits help us define the concept of a derivative, what a derivative is, which is the main concept of the major branch of calculus called differential calculus. And we see how the derivative relates to so many different things in our world. And then lastly, we look at how the derivative as a function. And we're going to look at some graphs during that section. So chapter 2, we get introduced to the limit and see how it defines the derivative.